What's up YouTube, it's Philo here, and today I'm finally going to be talking about my Buggy Challenge Arcade cockpit that I bought at least several months ago now, and I haven't worked on it a whole lot. When I did buy it, they told me that it did work and they thought the monitor was going out. I plugged it in, I think it might be the power supply, but I really haven't done a whole lot with this at all. So I thought I'd show you what I have so far and kind of give a brief overview of what I do know, I guess. So here's the back. I put this in because the previous owners were smokers and it is bad. It smelled terrible. So I took, let me just back up real quick here. So this is what it would look like if you're looking at the back side of it. I took off that piece right there, which is sitting right here. That's actually not Buggy Challenge artwork. I'll get to that in a little bit. And then this top piece was a piece of plexiglass, which is this right here. And that's where they have the Buggy Challenge artwork. Over the top of another piece of artwork from the game that originally came in this, which you can kind of tell, maybe it's Sega Turbo. You can kind of see how it's kind of over the top of that. So this was originally a Sega Turbo Arcade Cockpit, and this sticker as well was just put over the top of the Sega Turbo logo. It took me a bit to kind of figure out what this was because I didn't realize that right away, even though it's kind of almost obvious when you really kind of look at this and that's a sticker over the top, but I didn't figure it out right away. So, like the classic cockpit arcade game, you actually sit down in it. And one of the things I have been doing is cleaning this seat. And they have nice, cigarette butt marks right there and everything, as well as over here. Look at that. Great. That's a great way to put your cigarettes out, I guess. Now this is not in the greatest condition, but it was very cheap. So, whatever. It's worth it. They had this nasty carpet on this part, which I tore off. There's a piece of it right there that's still remaining, but it was just the most disgusting carpet ever. I've been drilling out the locks because they didn't have the keys for those. And I broke my bit in that one, so I gotta work on that. But yeah, this is for Buggy Challenge here. The actual Sega Turbo one has this part kind of open, and there's some LED lights that show your high scores, I think. I'm kind of back and forth on whether I want it to stay Buggy Challenge or like restore it as a Sega Turbo. I just feel like Sega Turbo would be just cool to have the original game in the original cockpit. But, I do have the Buggy Challenge game, and if I can get it working, then we'll see. So here's another look at it from the side. And I think we'll next go on the inside of the front here that I have opened up. So, that's the game there. And the monitor, you can kind of see it's a little dirty, and yeah, I think the monitor really just has some corrosion on the board here, but you want to be careful when you clean these. And I'm not an expert, so I'm going to look up other smarter YouTubers on how they do that before I do anything like that. Power supply and other speakers right there. And yeah, it's still kind of a mess. When I plugged it in, you kind of hear some stuff powering on, but not a whole lot going on. So one thing I am going to show real quick is what happens when you power it on. In case anyone has any advice, I'd love to hear it. So it's plugged in now. There's a little button right in here. So I'll press that. You'll hear it make some noise. So it is getting power. Things are happening, so that's good. The fan is blowing. But I'll come back around here. As I said, nothing on the monitor. And this speaker let me move it up here. This speaker right here, and this speaker right here is making a loud hum. The other one on the other side is not, and this larger one is not either. So, what could it be? It could be the monitor, but I really don't know, and I haven't dug too much into it yet. So, if you have any advice, please leave it in the comment section below as well. The other thing I wanted to show about Sega Turbo is you can kind of see where the LEDs were back there for the original game. That's covered up now. So I've honestly just been way too busy to do anything with this cabinet. I spent a lot of time on Donkey Kong, which I still haven't fixed, and I did fix up World Series this season. Yeah, that's what it's called. I might sell that one because it's not like my favorite game to play, but you know, this would be a cool one to fix up, I think. I really always wanted a cockpit arcade machine, and it just, something about having it being the original with the Sega Turbo would be a lot more work because I'd have to buy the new Sega Turbo PCB and you know, marquee and all that kind of stuff, but it might be worth it. I don't know, I'm kind of back and forth on that. Let me know in the comment section below what you think I should do with that. So the next couple of videos I'll be doing will be about games that aren't nearly as old as this, you know, maybe more recent games within the last couple of years at least. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching, and thanks to all the new people who have subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. See you around.